Hi, this is Chuck Crenshaw again, and I'm going to assume that since you're watching this second video that you answered no to one of those questions that I asked previously. So the point of this section is to talk about the basics of effective sales operations and sales management. It's, I think, pretty obvious that owners and upper-level managers absolutely have to know the truth, and I want to emphasize that word truth, about sales and the revenue production that results out of sales activities. I think it's obvious that owners and upper-level managers in businesses absolutely have to know the truth, and I want to emphasize that word truth, about the outcomes of sales and the revenue production that comes out of sales activities by the sales force or salespeople. They have to expect to be able to plan that, to know the truth, to be able to plan and manage the company's business, and not incidentally if they expect to make a profit, and also not incidentally if they expect to stay in business and to grow. So if that knowledge doesn't exist for you, that is, if you don't know the truth about what's going on in the field with your sales organization, let's examine what it takes to bridge that gap between the information you might typically receive from your salespeople and the reality you need to make a success of your business. So there are three basic steps required to get you to a position where, as a non-sales background executive, you can confidently predict and direct your sales efforts. Here's the first step. Assuming you have some sort of visibility of what's happening with your company's sales efforts via some kind of a forecast of some description, what you need to do is to form a sound and accurate understanding of what's real in the current sales pipeline. Then, based on the pipeline reality check, figure out what your forward sales revenue possibilities or probabilities are, and if the projection isn't sufficient to your cash requirements, in other words, if it looks like you won't be able to pay your bills next quarter, for an example, you need to establish plans to address future cash flow issues. The second step is to formulate an understanding of the performance capabilities, that is, how good are they, of your current salespeople, and to determine steps to take to effect positive change in the actions and behaviors of individual salespeople through training and coaching. And then finally, establish a management reporting process to provide an accurate, ongoing picture for senior management of revenue potentials on a sales transaction by sales transaction basis. Having done those three steps, we can now proactively analyze our sales effectiveness and outcomes, as opposed to being surprised at how our sales turn out at the end of the month or the end of the quarter. If you'd like more information, please feel free to contact me at cecrenshaw, CECRENSHAW 5658 @gmail.com. And the full instructional video about Revenue Max is on the subscriber side of the EGO website. So make sure to subscribe.